Hey there, I'm Mr. Fexa, and I make things. Before, I would have said that I made specific type of thing, like I made games, I made music, I wrote stories. But now I realized I just want to be a creator. I just want to create something. So this year, I'm challenging myself. I'm challenging myself to make one type of project or a certain project each month. It can be anything from a like short story to like a cool little animation to a video. Technically, by video I mean something like aside from a devlog, like this one, or like some other thing, and I'll document the process of making that project. Then I'll make a devlog, and I'll release both the project and the devlog online at the end of each month. And for this month, January, I decided to make an arcade game, high score chaser, and this is going to be the story of how I made Hatch M Harold. I had a month to make this game, so for the first time in my life, I did time management. Oh my gosh, time management! But anyways, I divided the month into 4 weeks. Well, it's already divided into 4 weeks, anyways. But anyways, I divided the month into 4 weeks, and each week would be a different aspect of the game. First was the prototype, bare bones skin, just like bare bones version of the game, something to just like get the idea rolling. Second week would be remaking the game into something more defined, something better, and finalizing the game design behind it. Third was the aesthetics, the visuals, the music. That would be like deciding the vibe, the theme of the game. And fourth was it was just going to be when I released this game and this video. And actually also the same time, the same week that I would actually start editing said video. And it's currently January 27, and I have literally so much to do in this upcoming weeks, days actually. Huh. Well, if this video comes out, then I'm happy. Anyways, for the first week, prototyping and brainstorming. I had a simple idea. I wanted to make a game where an enemy chases you. Oh my gosh, never been thought of before. Oh my gosh. But, kidding aside, I wanted it to be special. So, I thought, what if the collectible, the one that gives you score, was actually the one that also made your enemies? I know this isn't anything new. This has been done in several other games like N++, Celeste. I don't think so. Actually, I think I'm just eyeballing it here. But anyways, in the end of the week one, I had something proper. I had three enemy types, a single player, an egg, and a screen wipe. Because at some point, I realized that enemies, they keep spawning and spawning, the difficulty gets harder, the player doesn't get a moment to breathe. So, I gave them a choice. I give it to them a choice that's really, really good. You can choose whether to keep having the enemy spawn, each time collect an egg, or you can reset the board, clear it all, and kill all of them. And by kill, I mean just neutralize them, because the K word is really a buzzkill for YouTube. Anyways, that actually had me for the first time add a secret mechanic that I've never thought of before. What if the power up that destroys everything on screen also gave points when destroyed? Mind blowing, mind boggling. But anyways, by the end of week one, I had this rudimentary game. It was fun, it was easy to understand, and it was quick to play. And I also had this like quick replay kind of thing. But just like in the end, it was fun. So, here comes week 2. This week was like dedicated to remaking the game into something more proper. And that's when I realized something wrong about the screen wipe ability. If you wipe all the enemies, you can literally rest for how many minutes? And that's crazy. So I wanted to give the player an incentive to go back immediately. Like, yes, you can rest, but please, at least go back to at least go back to like having your blood pumping for a few seconds. So I added a ghost. a ghost that spawns when you use the screen wipe. And for the ghost, I had something special. It was twice the size of all the enemies, and also instead of spawning more ghosts, when you wipe the screen again, you just increase the maximum speed, the current move speed of the current ghost, and it keeps increasing until it hits a limit, and that's when you can just like go score chasing. But in the end, the game actually really came out well. By the way, I haven't tested on what and how hard it is with the ghost at the highest speed. Just know that the high speed is, I think I placed it at 640 pixels per second. I think I lowered it to 480, but I can't remember. Anyways, I remade the entire game, and so far, game was fun. But then I realized the points distribution, kinda meh. So I reworked the points distributed by different events in the game, and actually around the middle of this week, that's when I started sketching ideas for week 3 in advance, because my timeline was actually, I was early in my timeline. Sorry if I'm going too fast for some viewers, you can slow the video down, but I really, really like talking. I love hearing the sound of my own voice. I can't remember the word narcissistic, I can't remember. Boom. Anyways, the game was fun, the game was amazing. And then I realized something, I still have to make animations work with them. And so, let's fast forward to the 3rd week, me adding aesthetics and visuals. The funny story is, the first enemy I created was Poofy, because that was the easiest thing I thought of. Something fluffy, something fun. Poofy. Then I had a hard time designing every other thing. And yes, that included the egg, the ghost, the screen wipe, which is now known as the idol, even the player. I had no idea. I only had an idea, like a single theme, jungle. Also, by the way, the soundtrack in this game is actually one of the best I've ever made. And if you compare, and well, it's not good compared to other games. If you compare to all my old music that I made, you'll know, because there's gonna be credits for the music on the other games. You'll also understand which ones I got for free online on like opengameart.org, and which ones I made using Beatbox. You'll know which ones. Anyways, in the end, the theming was supposed to be like jungle theme, but the final result really looks ugly, I know, but the gameplay is fun. So here comes in full and whole thing week 3. I'm designing, I'm pixel art making, then I get this bad idea. What if I joined the Pirate Software Jam, which happens actually in the same span of time within the last 2 weeks. I wasted a few days working the Pirate Software Jam, and when it came to week 4, when it came to almost the end of week 3, I had almost just like 2 enemies, and those two enemies were just Devo and Poofy. I didn't even finish designing the second enemy. By week 3, I still haven't finalized the movement of the second enemy, of the Pokey. So I had to rush everything. And if you're watching this video, that means I succeeded. Even if you aren't watching this video and this releases, I don't know, somewhere in the first week of February, I'm still happy that I actually made it, that I released the game itself before my deadline. Anyways, week 3 went and passed, and here comes week 4. I'm speedrunning, making the final adjustments to the game, and in a rush of a single night, I published it. After playtesting it with my little cousin, but just younger, he's not the littlest one, but playtesting with my younger cousin, having it playtested by my younger cousin was very fun, and very good to see some mistakes like font choices, certain tweaks, certain timers, certain variables, and here's that really quick few clips of him playing and me just laughing. By the way, if you noticed my ethnicity, don't mention it.
My ghost! Ano naman my ghost?
Alam, nakakuha ka.
Ano naman my ghost? Ano naman yung labas?
Basta. 350 na mo. Di ba kanina 350 ni mo score, Jace? 350.
Ghost, eh patay na yan, ghost. Na-confuse na ng mga devil.
Itong devil na ito. Kaya ko yan. Hindi daw nagsasaba. Eh, waray pa. Oh, waray pa, waray pa. Waray pa.
Para pa nagkukuhan.
Waray pa. Waray pa. Waray pa.
Oh no.
Grabe na ito, Jace. Gintata pa mo gad.
Ari na. Ari na. Up.
Hello, kuno na isip video.
Ginaharokan niyo gad eh. Harokan niyo. In the end, I chose to ignore all that and just publish the game. Like, I speedrun everything else. Speedrun designer. I'm a fan of no text tutorials, and the less text a game has and the more more hands-on it is with teaching you more like technical stuff like that I love. So I wanted to add some of that to my game, and so I added that, as you can see. But final result, it's really fun. Personally, the goal of this year is to make something that I would enjoy making and playing, or utilizing. And for example, right now, in the middle of making, before even the month ends, I'm already play testing in real life the game for February. Crazy, right? It's inspired by Balatru, but you'll have more information about it if I actually go through with it next month. Anyways, we're getting near to the end of the video, and I don't want to be like one of those corner YouTubers and say, like, if you like my video, please subscribe and like. No. If you really enjoy this video, just leave a comment. Just like, hey, I like this one. I want to see more people actually talking in, in videos. I want to see like more people actually conversing. I want to like talk with you guys. I used to have a Discord server, but I kind of quit. So if you find me on Discord, you'll know, because my username is literally the same. But if you really like the game or you have some feedback, toxic or not, by the way, I don't care if you're being toxic about my game. I just find it hilarious. I'm a masochist and also a sadist. Anyways, if you like the game, if you've played it, or you're going to play it after this, and you've already played it and came back to the video just to comment on it, I'm thanking you, because if you reach this part of the video, that means you've watched through my ramblings. You've watched through this ugly editing that I know that's gonna be ugly, even though this is the present me, the one that's not even that's still watching this 10-minute, like it's almost 11 minutes of me rambling. Anyways, by the end, I released the game and had a rest. And right now, while making this video, I realized something. I still have moments sometimes of doubt on if the game is actually good, or I'm just being really, really subjective. I can't remember the term. Either it's just two, subjective or objective. Damn it. Anyways, I don't know if I'm just being biased because it's my own game, my own creation, but I really enjoyed making it and enjoy playing it. I I would like to remake it in the future, something better, something good looking. But maybe that's my project for next year, project remake. Let's not get ahead of ourselves. If you really enjoy this video, don't forget to comment, as I said earlier. Anyways, enjoy these few this like few. Actually, this is a blooper of my game. And if you noticed and if you watch the end, you'll realize that something's wrong with the score counter. It's taking too long to take up. I had to re-export the game. I had to fix that bug, then re-export it, then pray to the heavens that it gets fixed. But the final version is really nice. Anyways, thanks for watching. See you next month. Or maybe just like somewhere in a few days. I might just upload some random shorts of me in some weird look. Bye.